Ray Charles went to the Blind Academy in Macon.
I heard a funny story.
What's that?
It was Willie Nelson. They was touring with Ray back when Ray was doing country music, and Willie ran into Ray's hotel room and opened the door, and you know it's dark in there, and he's like, "Ray, what are you doing?" He's like, "I'm shaving." And Willie said, "Why are you shaving in the dark?" And he realized right when he was saying it, like it's always dark, you know.
Yo, what up? This is another episode of Fishing with David Lucas, and today, all the way from Georgia, I got another Georgia boy, Zac Brown.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man?
Chilling, man. Glad to be out here by the water.
Exciting, man. You about to drop a new album in December?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's been 4 years.
Yep.
How you feel about this one?
I feel good, man. I've never put more work in anything in my life than this album, man. We got a residency at the Sphere that's starting the same night of the album release on December 5th. So, yeah, it's been work time. But, man, if you want to do something extraordinary, it takes extraordinary effort, and that's what we're in the middle of right now. So, glad to be here sharing it.
Yeah, that's a blessing, man.
It is.
And it's good to see people from Georgia doing
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's from the South Side, too, man, from Macon.
Yeah.
That was a big music city back in the day.
Yeah, I grew up in Macon, man. Yeah, Otis Redding, Allman Brothers.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't mess with Macon back then, man.
No, Little Richard. The restaurant Little Richard used to work at TikTok Room, they just closed it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It was
my boys in Sexy Circus, they were Little Richard's background dancers.
For real?
And now they're singing, they're on tour with him, you know, or not with him, but they're out singing his music now. So they brought them back out to sing and do it, my buddy Swift and Jay. And so they're...
Bro, how much money did Little Richard have, dude? Because I can talk about it now because he's deceased. But you know he was living in the Pendry Hotel on Sunset for like 18 years?
That's crazy.
It's like $28,000 a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I wonder, and also his house that he grew up in Pleasant Hill in Macon, bro, like whoever was the project manager of that mismanaged the funds and now it's potentially about to close.
They're probably letting him live there for free, man.
Something, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Little Richard, man, he was dope.
I've hung out with him a couple times. I got to meet him
You know what?
times.
In Macon, there's a lot of rumors that Little Richard was not gay. That he did that just for the music. To be different. But who knows?
Who knows, man? I don't know. He was always styled up, though, man.
Oh, yeah.
Full makeup, full gear, full perm, full whole.
He was Prince before Prince.
Yeah, for sure, man. I love seeing, like, you know, being from Atlanta, like, I didn't really get hip hop when I was younger, understand it until there was Outkast, until there was Goody Mob, until Dungeon Family, like that whole movement of things. But I didn't know until, because Andre came so out of the blue, like, what is the deal? And then I started learning about Sly and the Family Stone.
Right.
And Sly was like Andre's main influence, man.
Right.
And so it's cool to see people kind of regurgitate all their influences of where they came from into it. But the way Andre sings, the way he does stuff, man, you can definitely hear the Sly influence on it.
Sly, bro, he very talented guy. I think he just died within the last few years, I believe. He had a couple of lawsuits and stuff. He had some addiction problems and everything, but very talented group, bro.
Yeah.
Very talented group. What got you into music?
Man, since I heard the first song, man, and even like jingles that are on, you know, TV with TV shows. Yeah. Singing, music was my first love.
So you were always able to sing?
Well, I sang, and all my brothers, everybody telling me, you know, shut up. Oh. You know, like everybody like, but for me, man, that was my first love, and I've been drawn to it, and I'm still just like a massive fan of music. Yeah. You know, I'm an artist, but I'm a fan.
Right. That's dope as hell.
But I grew up on 70s music, so my brother was 21 years older than me. Okay. So I was on all 70s.
That's some real Georgia shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's some real
Yeah, my dad had another little go round later on. He's still firing, you know.
That's the most Georgia shit I've heard today, man. My brother's 21 years older than me.
Yeah, he could have been my dad.
You in the 5th grade. I mean, you were kindergarten and your brother's 26.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was cool because he got me on to like real singer-songwriters. Like the 70s was, I think, the greatest era of music ever, with like all the rock bands, the Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Eagles, Allman Brothers.
Yeah.
And then the singer-songwriters like James Taylor is probably my biggest influence as far as like guitar and songwriting, and like Jim Croce and Gordon Lightfoot, Dan Fogelberg. The 70s was an incredible year for music. Like there's a playlist, if you just pull up 1974 and look at everything that came out in 1974, like you'll know every song that's on it. And there's like 60 songs.
Isn't that during Project, what was it? Project Ultra?
Oh, I don't know.
MT Ultra. I believe. What was it called? Was it MT Ultra? The acid thing. Oh, MK Ultra.
Okay.
Whatever. So if you look at even like car design and like especially music and like cinema from the era when they were like secretly dosing people with acid, and when acid was legal, you'll see like there was like a creative time where they were able to just go pop.
I know
acid.
Hendrix used to play with a strip of acid in his headband,
so the sweat.
So he was always in space.
Strung up the guitar upside down and still played it.
Yep.
That's a different level, bro. But yeah, there's a whole movie about it, bro. If you look at the MK Ultra thing, bro, it's crazy. And then you're like, oh damn, because those eras, it was like, oh, these people were making shit that we couldn't even think, because it was like a huge jump.
Yeah. And heroin was just like getting an Uber these days back then, man. Like Hotel California is about a heroin trip.
Yeah.
Like there was so much like related to like the big, and people that had to carry their own doctor with them so that the doctor could shoot them up and then give them the right amount of speed to bring them back and like manage their like, it's wild.
Yeah. That's what Ray Charles was on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ray Charles went to there's a blind academy in Macon. Ray Charles went there.
Thought I saw that.
That was me.
Oh, she was.
Yeah, that was me.
All right.
Ray Charles went to the blind academy in Macon.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I heard a funny story.
What's that?
It was Willie Nelson. It was touring with Ray back when Ray was doing country music, and Willie ran into Ray's hotel room and opened the door, and it's dark in there, and he's like, "Ray, what are you doing?" He's like, "I'm shaving." And Willie said, "Why are you shaving in the dark?" And he realized right when he was saying it, like it's always dark,
Yeah, bro, that's so funny.
What a talent, though, man. Ray was so bad.
The white Ray Charles is Ronnie Millsap.
Okay.
You think so?
Okay. I can see that. He's got soul.
Yeah, he got a little bit of soul, man.
I can see that.
Yeah, he got a little bit of soul. He's it's crazy, man, because like I don't think any musician or whatever a person who lost one of their senses, I don't think you can beat them in whatever they decide to master, especially in music.
Yeah, like Stevie.
Yeah, you can't beat him.
Man, Stevie, his musicianship is
nobody will ever beat him. He hears like we see.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely get enhanced in those other areas. Yeah.
So like you couldn't beat Ray Charles. You couldn't beat Stevie Wonder if you wanted to.
I know.
They hear. They've lost sight, so now their ears are their eyes.
Yeah.
So they're just sitting there painting a picture, hitting notes that we can't even hear because
they feel it different too.
Yeah.
Tactile. Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of nice to see though.
Yeah. I love to see it, bro. I love to see like in the Kill Tony band, D Madness.
Yeah.
The blind bass player.
Yeah.
Like the dude is talented as hell.
Oh, no kidding, man.
Talented than a mug, bro. And then you sit down and talk to him about music, and it's like, oh, this guy really knows music.
Yeah. Music's such a universal language, man. And for me, like growing up in Atlanta, it either moves you or it doesn't. So, and that's some of that's personal taste, like what you like or whatever it is. But that's why when you put an album out, you have to put it in a specific genre.
Right.
It'd be like for you a comedy, like you'd have to pick, if there's like 8 different ones, it'd have to be.
I couldn't pick family friendly.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. And my sense of humor is like that too, man.
Yeah.
I don't get to show that side of myself, but
yeah,
I grew up on Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy and Red Fox, and like
it's so crazy meeting you, because the you that I see on like your interviews and stuff, you never know how somebody is until you meet them. I was like, oh, okay, will I be able to joke around? Will I be able to poke fun? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I meet you, and he's like, oh,
it's impossible to offend me.
He's
man.
one of me.
Yeah.
Well, you come from an era where we, in a place where there was no such thing as getting offended or your.
Man, you got to be able to laugh at ourselves. I mean, as human beings, all of us are a little bit, jacked up.
No,
no matter what background, whatever, But if it's for comedy, if it's for a laugh, everything is fair game.
Yeah.
And I generally don't hang out with people that choose to be offended.
Nah, I don't either, bro. The moment I hear somebody go, oh, I'm like, oh yeah, I can't.
Yeah. I never want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Right,
like you never want to say anything within bad intentions. But dude, I every nasty joke I've ever heard, I remember.
Yeah.
Look like they're right here, man.
Right,
I'm gonna stick one right here.
You probably gonna get him. They were here playing with us.
They seem to be like between here and that bush right there.
The helicopter.
Like
how old were you when you made it in music? Or like how long after high school?
Man, so I left.
And what'd you do right after high school?
Well, I went straight to school at West Georgia. I went to West Georgia on a voice scholarship.
A voice?
To sing like classical music.
Okay.
And then I started playing in bars. And
what's your, like, having a daddy that was obviously older?
Yeah.
What do you think about, and especially your brother who's 20? What they think about? Did they be like, oh, you're gay? Classical music? Did they say?
No.
Because when I did like theater in high school, my granddad was like, boy, you gay?
Yeah.
Because stuff like that was not manly to him.
Right. No, my dad played a little guitar, so it was the way I was in choir in first grade. That's why music programs are so important in schools.
Yeah.
I was in choir in first grade, and I was singing like Phantom of the Opera and Les Mis and stuff like that. Like I learned about harmony. I learned about my basics in music, and then I started taking guitar lessons when I was about 7. But and my first record that I made, I was singing. I was writing my own songs then, but I was singing like I was in the choir, like all proper, like Heather. It's hilarious to listen back to, like,
didn't get your soul
where my
yet.
start is. Or you got to find your voice, with time. But I've always loved music, man. It's just like it moves me, and like it's such a rabbit hole, because no matter how good you get, there's always thousands of people that are so much better than you. It's always humbling. I'm sure you're like that with comedy. Like who's some of your influences comedy wise?
Well, growing up, dude, I grew up in a pretty Christian strict household.
Me too.
And so like the best I could watch was Late Night with my granddaddy, Sanford and Son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We used to watch the late night shows. But that's about it. We didn't really watch too much Richard Pryor. We watched a lot of Flip Wilson.
Okay.
And Sanford Fred, Red Fox.
The fact that you got him tattooed on your leg, man, that was my granddad's favorite. Red Fox was my granddad's favorite.
I love him, bro.
So my granddad used to read me little golden books in bed when I was little, and then we listened to Richard Pryor or Red Fox. Wow. And he was straight up. He was an accountant for Sears and Roebuck for like 40 years. So he was Sears and Roebuck. Okay. Sears. It used to be Sears, but the big one was in Atlanta.
The one that sat on the side of the freeway?
Yeah, where Ponce City is now. That used to be Sears Roebuck.
Yeah.
And then, they used to have the catalog. Yeah. Like, you ever go to a Wendy's, you remember the tables on a Wendy's was all those old prints with like stuff for sale. That was all Sears and Roebuck.
I don't remember that.
Catalogs. You go to Wendy's when you were younger?
Nah.
No.
Nah, not really.
But my granddad was straight laced, but man, he loved some dirty comedy, man. So when I was 5 years old, I was telling awful jokes. And I go to hunting camp with my dad and his boys, and I was telling that, like, as a 5-year-old, I was cussing. I was like, but I know how to laugh, man. And I'm grateful for that. We don't grow up in a time where you can't even make a joke about something, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like what you said, man. Like, everything is safe as long as it's in the name of being funny.
Yeah.
Patrice had that quote. He was like, whether it's a good joke or a bad joke, I was attempting to be funny.
Yeah.
He was like,
yeah,
I didn't know it was going to be shitty. Because, I don't know how music is for you, but like a lot of times, you know, comedians will write a joke and then we'll go try it and it's like, damn, that sucked. But it might just not be the time for it. You might just not know how to deliver it.
Right, yeah.
So that's
timing is huge too,
yeah.
man.
You know what's more stressful than packing school lunches? Realizing you're out of everything at 7 a.m. That's exactly why I stocked up during Thrive Market's back-to-school sale. Thrive's been a real lifesaver for me and my family. I don't have time to vet every ingredient or drive to 3 different stores. I have 3 kids, and Thrive lets me shop by diet, values, or even food phases because let's be real. My kids' tastes change weekly. And if you're a parent, you understand that every kid does not want to eat the same thing. Every kid wants to be on their own agenda. One wants spaghetti. One wants hamburgers. One wants pizza. One wants chips. One wants gummy worms. My latest order was packed with snacks and pantry wins. Yum Earth gummies, Aloha bars, poppy sodas, and even the good crisp chips. It showed up real fast, and I saved up to 25% while restocking. If you've got a real busy schedule like me, and want clean, quality options, this is the time. New members also get 30% off their first order and a free gift. I use this, and so should you. Like I said, I'm a busy, traveling, touring dad, and when I get home, I can't go all over the world. I need everything to be centralized, and I want those good ingredients for my kids. Parents, you definitely understand this. Go to thrivemarket.com/FDL and start saving today. Sale ends August 31st. Yo, what up, man? And you know what time it is. Guys, enter the room dick first. Blue Chew isn't just a tablet, it's a cheat code for your crotch. Stronger, harder, longer lasting, like someone gave your downstairs a pep talk in a gym membership. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. Last time I took a Blue Chew, my dick got sponsored by an energy drink company and refused to do missionary, saying it was bad for the brand. Extreme positions only. I carry my encyclopedia, Bricktanica, everywhere. Sometimes I take a Blue Chew to make standing in line easier. You know what I'm saying? Something to lean on. Guys, this isn't just about performance. This is about legacy or third legacy. Give her group chat something to talk about because you know girls always going to talk about you in their group chat to their homegirls. So do you want to be a jackass or do you want to be that guy who put it down? So discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. As always, get your first month of Blue Chew free. Just use promo code David at checkout and pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Join Blue Chew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time. Head to BlueChew.com for details and safety info. And big thanks to Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast.
Can you write a joke? I mean, can you write a song now and know it's a hit?
I get a feeling.
Yeah?
I get a feeling. And I used to be, before everything would be on YouTube, I would play it out in the bars and I would see how people were doing it. So I created my whole own business model. So I would go into places that didn't have live music. And I'll tell them, I'm going to come play here every week, like on a Tuesday. Because if you own a restaurant, you lose money Monday through Thursday. Friday, Saturday, you make up all your money.
Right.
So I went into these places like, I'm going to play here every Tuesday. And so like a few months in, on a Tuesday night, like at Sidelines, like a sports bar,
right,
we'd have 300 people coming to see us play.
Damn.
On a Tuesday. So they're making bank like they do Friday, Saturday. So I tell them, I'll come play for free. Just give me a tab.
Right.
And then I'll charge a door. You know, so I charge $3-5 at the door. I make $900, $1,500 a night. But if I'd gone into a place that had live music and already, like in Nashville, you go try to get a gig where they have live music, you might make $60.
Same thing in Austin, bro.
Yeah.
It's musician haven. You can go throw a rock and hit
But you can bring your craft to somewhere where it's going to add value and actually make money on it. So that's what I did. I did that all over the Southeast, Georgia, Alabama, Florida for 6 years.
Really?
Yeah. And then as things started to grow, then we were selling out like, you know, theaters and like Variety Playhouse. And then I was doing honky tonks, like 3,000 to 5,000 people. And we built this grassroots following, but it's because we were grinding, man. We were playing 6 nights a week, 6 hours a night for the first 6 years. Damn. Just like grinding, sleeping on the side of a truck window, driving through the night. I had to hire a guy to drive for me. And but I'm glad I paid my dues, man, because it made me appreciate every single human that was there. The dude cleaning up the bar was like the only dude listening sometimes, and get to be friends with him. I still go back into Dixie Tavern in Marietta, where I used to play all the time. I go in the back, same dude, same Mexican dudes working in the kitchen. And I go back and give them a hug and see them, and it's like, they're still doing the same thing, man, just still grinding, still feeding their families, taking care of it. But like paying your dues gave me an appreciation that we're all equal. Everybody's just doing the best that they can do. And, you know, I'm grateful for the ethics that it gave me of having to grind and having to struggle and having to do all those things.
And it's different now, dude, because like even in comedy and in the music space, like, oh, you got one?
I got a bite.
Like in the comedy and in the music space, dude, you don't even have to ever get on a stage to sell out a show. You just upload a couple, like the dude I've been working all week, that guy from the Hills, the Hills in what was it, Virginia or something?
Yeah.
He never got on the stage. He just made a song that people felt, and then next thing you know, he's selling out everywhere.
I know. It's different tools, but it's also so much competition in that area too, because everybody's posting stuff, so if you don't have something that's going to cut through the chatter, that like, but that song, that Richmond, north of Richmond, you talking about Oliver Anthony?
There we go.
Oliver Anthony. So, but that was a great song. Yeah. And he sang it well, but it wasn't about the quality of it. It wasn't like a fancy camera. That was an iPhone and him standing there.
And you felt it.
Yeah, you felt it. And the message was important for the time. Mm-hmm. So, and Zac Brown, another one that just came up on YouTube, you know, got big there and then selling out stadiums now.
Yeah.
And, but back when I was grinding, man, I'm glad that I came up when I did though, because I wouldn't know how to navigate this world that we're in. But I'm still hungry, man. We're still hungry. We're grinding. We're building. We're, you know, working on our masterpiece at the Sphere. That's the craziest place that's ever been built for a show.
Yeah, bro. I'm definitely coming to a show. I'm gonna have to schedule that with my agent and be like, hey, we got to figure something out. I need,
Yeah, you got to come see it. It's wild, man. Yeah, it's only limited your imagination and your budget. But I needed a spectacle. I needed to do something to really show our craft and our dedication. And we've been working on this show now for 14 months.
How did it work? They asked you to do it, or you put in like a bid to do it?
Well, my agent, Rob Light, is friends with all of them. And when they were building it, he knew what I was trying to do. I was going to take some kind of massive production on the road. And he said, you know, have you seen or heard about the Sphere? And this is when it was under construction. So before anything had happened. So I went and looked at it super early. I was like the first artist to go and look at it. And U2 was there shortly after. I saw U2 show, but I was like, this is it. This is what we've been waiting on.
You got him? Would you spearfish in this lake?
You couldn't see. You need a little bit of visibility, but I would try.
Get you a big old cart. Is that a damn stork? What the hell was that?
Wow. Some kind of crazy duck.
Yeah.
Or goose. I don't know.
Birds are supposed to be in the ocean.
Got a hemorrhoid on his head. So on hemorrhoid ducks.
So you were saying earlier that you're still hungry, and that so how do you keep that edge when you're like so successful and you probably have more money than you'll ever need in your life? How do you keep that edge to stay hungry? I mean, isn't it hard to be hungry like you were when you initially started playing at the bars for $3 and $5?
I'm the same exact dude that I was then. Like, I've learned a lot, but I'm the same person. I love making people feel good, man, and I love having something that's bigger than me to serve. You know, we built a campus down in Georgia where we serve kids and veterans.
Nice.
And that's a big motivator for me.
So that keeps you from being jaded.
Yeah, well, I think you got to have a certain amount of stubbornness inside. Mm-hmm. Like, if you get online and start reading all the hate that's around anything.
Right.
Like, one of my boys adopted two. He's a white dude, UFC fighter, Michael Chandler. He gets hate because he adopted two black kids. And that just reminds you of the world that we live in now. But I tell you what, have you ever sat down and written reviews of other people's shit?
No.
No one that has a life does that shit.
Bro, even if I go to a restaurant and there's fucking shit in my food, I'd be like, come on,
man. And that's the thing. You got to have thick skin these days because we're tribal people. We're not supposed to hear everybody's voice in the world. If they wasn't within earshot, you weren't supposed to hear what they had to say.
Right.
So it's a weird time that we live in, and it's great in some ways. Like it's super. You want to know any information, it's right there at your fingertips. But you also, I don't watch the news. I don't participate in it. it's all manipulation. And if there's something going on like this, the flood that just happened in Texas, like if there's something going on, people will tell me. Yeah. Around me, or like, hey, did you hear about this?
You'll sit on Instagram.
Yeah, and then I'll do it. But even that, like, I don't spend a lot of time on that because it's kind of like sipping on poison, man. You just find yourself getting upset about things that aren't even in your own reality. Not to say that there's not suffering going on and you shouldn't be sensitive to things or help out when things happen. Right. You know, trying to figure out what we're gonna do. Right. My lady's helping big time with the flood. She was there yesterday on site where that happened.
Nice. That's good.
So you got to pick and choose these days, because if you consume everything that everybody's putting out,
you'll be crazy. You'll go crazy. Yeah. There's too much to consume.
It is. So if you don't shut down some of that and keep like what actually is healthy around you and the people that are healthy around you and A players around your business and around your things that you're doing, man. You know, I used to like hire all my boys, man. I have guys that have been friends with me forever, man.
I'm learning.
And it's like if I just interviewed them just on their abilities, would I be hiring them? Right. And it's not just because you know them. It's not just because you've got history. I mean, and I'm friends with them, but when you change your environment is when you really start to grow.
Right there. Yeah. In the words of another Georgia boy, Rocco, you got to keep those squares out your circle.
Right.
If we don't get this fish, I'm jumping in if we don't get him, dog. Yeah,
it's man. Dynamite, man.
Shit.
You know that old joke was like, you remember Jerry Clower?
Yeah.
So Jerry Clower was like very straight, edge comedian. Yeah. But I remember listening to him growing up, and he was talking about this guy kept coming back with like buckets and buckets of fish. And the game warden was like, I got to see how he's doing this or whatever. So the game warden went out with him. And the dude turned his back and lit a stick of dynamite and turned it around and handed it to the game warden. And the game warden's going, this is illegal. You can't do it. He said, you going to talk or you going to fish? This dude's blowing up fish. I mean, we tried before. You get an old telephone, and you put the connections in there and turn it, and it'll shock the catfish, and they'll float up. So we may have to get it. We may have to get some dynamite.
We got I like the telephone wire.
Okay.
I feel like if we bring dynamite to LA, bro, we'll get on a fucking. We won't be able to fly no more.
Okay.
Well, you got a private plane. I won't be able to fly no more. I'll be a damn domestic terrorist, bro. I ain't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. So are any of your, you got, older brother, what other siblings?
I got 2 half brothers, 2 half sisters. And then I don't have any from the same mom and dad.
Okay.
You know, when I was in high school, I worked with Special Olympics, and man, I learned more about myself. And so at the camp that we have, the kids camp, it's a diverse camp. So
I have one at my house.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. What do you call it? I don't want to say the R word, but I have one of those at my house.
Really?
Yeah, my uncle. How many gold medals does he have for Special Olympics? He's like a Hall of Famer. Yeah, he's like a Hall of Famer of Special Olympics.
No way.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But we serve. So in one group of kids that's going to sleep together and work together for that week, not sleep together, but be in the same cabin.
You said it, not me.
I know. that lives in the same cabin for a week in their group. So in one group, you'll have 2 kids that are on the spectrum.
Yeah.
You'll have kids from military families that lost their parent or dismembered parent, or you have a mainstream kid that might just have a poverty of spirit where they don't even know how to appreciate anything they have.
Gotcha.
They come home, play Xbox every day, whatever it is, like don't know. And then kids from underserved areas. So
they got me.
Yeah. Reload. I might put a fresh worm. I might just put a ball on there and see what happens.
I'm thinking. Well, my uncle's not autistic. He is that word. That, bruh, man, I love him, but boy, 5-10 minutes with him is about all I got. He's really obsessed with church, bro.
Okay.
So in his head, he owns a church where he meets you and he gives you a job at the church. I think I'm a bishop, and Daniel, I think, is the buck rider.
Okay.
Which means bus driver.
Okay.
Yeah, and he gives everybody he meets a job at this church, and he even went so far. Like whatever he got, he knows shit because he told us that on June 24th and June 25th he was having a men and women's conference. I swear to God. I did whatever you are you. We should get you at the Macon Amphitheater. We got an outside amphitheater, bro.
Okay.
And Macon, and I want you to meet my uncle, bro. You go laugh.
I love the meeting,
bro. He'd be like, I got the bid. Oh yeah, he met Jelly Roll and the mayor of Macon because Jelly Roll, and Bert Kreisher did a show at the amphitheater.
Okay.
And bro, I had to tell Jelly Roll like, hey, so bro, he ain't got it all. So because he'll just say some crazy, he'll just come to you and start talking crazy. Yeah. And if I don't warn you, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
Man, let me tell you. So the second time they did the We Are the World thing, Quincy Jones was there, and I walked in. Crazy like cast of artists that were there, and
I think that's what the Ducks.
And man, I sat down at the soundboard to say hey to Quincy Jones, and dude, he started talking to me like I'd known him 30 years. He's like, let me tell you about Martin Luther King, man. King was a dog, man. King loved them ladies, man. It was just like he immediately just like kicked in.
Oh man,
one of the greatest minds in music and production ever, though.
Yeah, he made Michael Jackson. Yeah, he was Quincy Jones, bro. He who did he marry? Did he marry like a furniture lady?
I don't know.
A lady that owned like some furniture company or something? Because I know Tupac was dating his daughter at one point, I believe.
Okay.
I think so. That's shit I heard. And my friend Buka Pone, bro, he got this story about Tupac and Michael Jackson fighting over Kadada Jones.
Oh, really?
Which is Quincy Jones' daughter.
Okay.
And he tells this story, and I guess it's true.
Maybe that's what Girl Is Mine is about. The one he did with Paul McCartney.
Oh yeah, but he said that Michael Jackson put a scratch on Tupac.
Scratch.
Buka Pone got the craziest stories, bro. He got another story, bro, about he was on like what's that show with the kid who couldn't grow up? Is it Gary Coleman?
Oh yeah.
Or Webster? One of those.
Both of them. Well, I know when Michael came to the Grammys holding Webster like a baby up at the mic. Yeah, there was two.
Yeah.
Different strokes.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
But he was on, I guess, a guest on some of those shows, and so he did meet a lot of those people at a young age. But he said that one time he was on, he went to Michael Jackson's house, I guess when Michael Jackson was still a teenager, and or maybe a young adult, in that Michael Jackson's ape pushed, chimpanzee pushed Michael Jackson down the stairs or some shit. If he got crazy stories, I'm like, bro, is there any validity to this?
Yeah.
Can anybody else confirm this?
That's one of Jimmy Buffett's sayings, like never miss the opportunity to embellish a good story.
I listen to all his stories because they're entertaining as hell.
Yeah.
This ain't real, bro. We are in Van Nuys. You ever lived here?
No.
No?
I've always lived in Georgia.
Really?
Always. It always brought me home, man. I just, because we didn't we built our whole career. We didn't build it through some machine. Like, we just did it. We didn't know what we were doing. We just did it and kept doing it and kept building and kept going and kept whatever. So
yeah,
I'd always go visit Nashville and, do work there and stuff.
Yeah.
I have a studio there.
Okay.
But
you work with Charlie Hanson?
I never have.
Okay.
But Georgia's always been home for me.
Yeah.
And they're talking no state tax now, which would be nice. Man, that would be nice.
What you call it? Just he from up there by you. He just moved to Nashville, outside of Nashville. Teddy Swims.
Oh, I love Teddy.
Yeah,
Teddy's one of my boys.
He's not too far from where you from.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
What a talent, man.
Yeah.
God, what a voice.
Yeah. He's another one, bro. He you remember when he was putting all those videos on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
And then he finally
we brought him out on the road with us. He opened up for us.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. He opened up for us a few years back, man. But I'm so happy for him, man. He deserves it.
Yeah. He's such a nice person, bro. I had posted that I was in Nashville, and this was before his kid was born, maybe a couple of months ago. And I had posted that I was in Nashville. He FaceTimed me. He's like, how you gonna be in Nashville and not call me? I was like, motherfucker, I didn't know you booed in Nashville.
Yeah.
And so I ended up going to his house like 2 a.m. in the morning and just kicking it with him. Such a great dude.
Yeah.
You got a lake on your property in Georgia?
No. I got a creek running through it.
Some trout come through?
No, but I still got my house up in Dahlonega, man. It was my uncle's old house. I bought it. It's on the Chestatee River. There's trout up there, rainbow trout.
Nice.
And Dahlonega is beautiful. You never been there, man. It is a beautiful town, little mountain town.
I drove through it, but I've never like stopped and like chill. But yeah, trout love that high altitude.
Yeah.
The higher altitude.
Clear, cold water.
I caught when I was in Washington last week.
So you fly fish too?
Yeah.
Man, fish in LA, it's like a syringe floats up. You're like, damn.
Or a body.
Yeah. Pull up a foot or something.
Where is it at? But yeah, I fly fish now 3 times.
Okay. Nice.
You got to get used to your weight is in your line.
I know.
So you
got to get that line up in the air.
Yeah, bro. And it's so, like, the biggest thing for me, like, I come from, the sports, I guess some people consider trout fishing sports fishing, but I come so more of the grouper, snapper, largies, all those fish, all those game fish, and the peacock bass. So I'm used to, like, a solid hook set.
Yeah.
But when I was trout fishing, it's just like a little slight pop.
Pull.
Because their mouths are so fragile.
Yeah, and its hooks are tiny.
Yeah, because I probably lost like 4 trout.
Yeah.
Just trying to get them up on
the casting for that, like you get the reward from how good you cast, how good you present, and mending your line, getting your line floating behind it so it doesn't make it float faster. So it looks like a bug fell out of a bush and is just floating down the stream.
Mend upstream.
Yeah. So that when you get a good cast, like over right underneath a little bush where it looks like whatever's hatching right then would fall out of that bush. And then you mend your line so it's just naturally floating. That's when you get them. So fly fishing is like, when you're bass fishing, placement's important, but you're just like reeling things in.
Right. It's a little more
finesse.
Yeah, it's a little more finesse. It's a little more control. And you're not like, when I'm bass fishing, where I'm throwing 20, 30 yards. Right here, I'm just throwing 10, 15 feet.
Yeah.
Like just.
Dude, I've caught 20-pound trout out of like a 7-foot wide section of a river.
Damn.
Yeah.
Steelhead?
These were actually a hybrid.
Oh.
Let me see. Man, I pull up fish and it's all my spearfishing stuff, man.
I gotta go spearfishing with you.
But like,
how long I gotta hold my breath?
Long as you can.
Shit.
Oh shit, where'd it go?
You ain't gonna drown me, are you?
No, but Bahamas is a great place to learn.
Damn.
That's in Colorado.
What? It's like a hybrid rainbow.
Yeah. It's like not a Hereford, that's a cow, but it's something like that. It's a rainbow mixed with something else, but.
Dude, that is a fat trout. Did you cook them?
No, it's release.
Oh.
If one accidentally dies, if you don't get it in the water fast enough, then you keep it and cook it. But otherwise.
I at least have one accidentally die.
Yeah. Then you got to eat them.
But that looks like it's good eating. Pan-fried.
Oh, dude.
Fresh lemon.
That's a big old meal.
Butter. Yeah, you feeding a couple of people with that.
Yeah, I love to cook, man. It's fun.
What's your favorite fish to cook?
Man, hogfish. So hog snapper from the Bahamas is the best. That's the best fish in the world.
Have you had tilefish?
No.
They say that's the best, but they're down like 600-700 feet. So what you were saying about hog and
hog snappers. So hogfish have a mouth that spits a hook, so you can't catch them on a line. So you only get them from spear fishermen. So if there's places like Bahamas or Keys or stuff like that. What do you mean they
spit the line?
The way that their mouth is shaped, the hook won't catch on their mouth. And the way that they eat, they don't suck it in like a grouper or stuff like that. So, but you can ask, like, if you go to the Keys or Bahamas or whatever, you can ask them if they got hogfish because the spear fishermen will take them and bring them and sell them all to the restaurants.
Gotcha.
So but a fried hogfish, dude, I'm telling you, that there ain't nothing that can fuck with that.
Cause my favorite is a fried grouper.
Yeah.
But I want to try that tilefish.
Tilefish. Yeah.
I gotta get that. They said the meat is so like good and sweet. All you need is salt and pepper.
Okay.
It's just like eating lobster.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a different texture kind of than a normal one.
I mean, down that deep, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
Well, black cod comes from there in Alaska. We catch black cod at like 1,000, 1,200 feet there.
Automatic reels, or you reeling it up? Oh, okay. I was about to say.
No, you be reeling up forever, and they're not that big, but smoked black cod. We cold smoke them for 3 days. You brine them for 24 hours. You hang them up, let them dry, get a pellicle on them, and then you cold smoke them. Dude, that out of the smoker when it's warm, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
that's the jam.
Sound good. What kind of grill you got at your house? I know you got a big grill.
Man, I love a Weber charcoal grill.
Okay.
If I'm grilling.
Like,
just charcoal, just the old school Weber. But I use a Traeger, but I also have a Lang, like on a trailer, like a legit big smoker.
Yeah, I got one of those. I got the big that they make out of old propane tanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could tell a good smoker because the firebox where you put, all your heat in, the firebox and the chimney are on the same side. Mm-hmm. It's a good smoker because it's got a big pipe that carries that smoke all the way through and then back across all the meat, so you don't get that hot spot. So if you're looking at a smoker, if the chimney's on the other side of where the firebox is, it's a cheap smoker.
Okay.
Because that right where that heat comes out of the pipe is it's too hot.
Yeah.
You won't be able to get it even all the way across. And I fill the whole bottom of my big smoker up with water. So it's steaming the whole time. So I put like...
Does that cut down cook time?
8 inches of water. No, but it keeps it moist.
Yeah.
Never lets it dry out.
Yeah.
And the pipe's sitting down in it. So the smoke's going through the pipe and then back up and over and out.
I'm going to try that one.
All the big like barbecue guys, they're either opening it and spraying everything with apple juice, keeping everything hydrated, and they have water in there too.
I tried the, is it the 221? On some ribs for 4th of July, where you have them offset heat for 2 hours, and then you wrap them for 2 hours, and and you spray like some apple cider vinegar or apple juice, and then you take them off and glaze them for the last hour. They were great.
They turn out good.
Yeah, they turn out real good.
They wrap everything up like Terry Black, same thing. They wrap everything in that parchment paper, the butcher paper.
Yeah.
They wrap them up and just let them steam in there. And that's what makes that jelly. Yeah. It makes it turn into that. Like you touch it, the thing like. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Shake it like a salt shaker.
Yeah.
So out of your whole career, we're about to wrap up here. What would you say is your biggest accolade or you're most proud of?
Man, probably employing my incredible crew and staff, a lot of them for 20 years.
Really?
Probably keeping them and their families fed and them betting on me, believing in me and leading on it. That's one of the greatest things. Having my team, man, my team runs like a top. Everybody, the leadership I have, the people, my band, the people that I have that work with me that help me pull it off is my greatest accolade.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's beautiful, man. To have the same. I've had my team now for 3, and we just keep going.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, you making people happy, man, keeping them laughing and doing what you love to do, making a living, man. That's where it's at.
Hey, man, like I be telling people, they be like, "What do you want?" Whatever. I be like, "Hey, bro, all I want to do is feed my kids." Yeah. That's the number one thing for me, bro. Once the kids are taken care of, you got 5. I'm trying to get to your.
That's priority 1.
I'm trying to get to your level.
Yeah. Well, I love my kids more than anything, man. Yeah. That comes first. But everything else can burn down.
Right.
And we'll be all right. I could live in a trailer and get by with a slice of bread, man, if I had to. But everything else, the success and all that it creates a tool, and then you can choose to use that tool however you want. But I'm hungry to keep growing, keep writing, keep making albums, keep moving people.
I can't wait to see a show. I'm definitely coming, man.
You got to, man.
I will give y'all my contact.
Yeah.
I'm coming to see that show.
Yeah, man. I want you to. And I'll come see you in Austin too, man.
Yeah, you told me you're gonna, we ain't gonna tell the date, but I know when you're gonna be there. So I'll make sure I'm there when you're there.
Okay.
I appreciate you for coming, bro.
Absolutely, man.
We gotta do a part 2, bro, because I feel like we could talk for 4 hours.
For sure.
But we both got shit to do.
I'm gonna tell you some jokes when we shut this down too.
I can't wait. Hey, thank y'all for checking out another episode of Fishing with David Lucas. And today's special guest, you already know who it is. What's your Instagram?
Just at Zac Brown or Zac Brown Band. I got
Zac Brown Band, baby.
ZAC, yes sir.
Peace.